Hello everyone, Cole Hatter here with Sunless Skies. It's finally out on early access today on Steam and whatever GOG's equivalent of early access is over there. Now, because it's a early access game, whatever is grammatically correct, it's a small portion, just a small little playable bit just so you can get a feel for it. So let's go. Let's get a feel for it. Oh, okay. Gift for new captains. Sunless Skies is, oh, this music is loud. Sunless Skies is in a primarily stage of early access with many stories and functions yet to be implemented. As a result, earning money is currently harder than it will be in the finished game. Oh, we all know I have trouble with that. For now, defeat enemies, deliver port reports to New Winchester, and complete stories. Accept a disbursement of fuel and supplies. Here are some additional provisions to get you started. Okay. The future builds will add more ways to earn money, including trading opportunities and smuggling. Good luck, Captain. I can smuggle? Ooh. 2 fuel, 3 supplies, and 50 sovereigns? No echoes? Oh, okay. Onwards, then. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's the Mile Breaker. The high wilderness, where the stars burn and winds moan and mists adrift in ragged folds. The suns make their homes here, and now so do Londoners, building new lives out in the dark. Welcome to Sunless Sky. Welcome to the heavens. Oh my goodness. Okay. Perhaps a tour of your locomotive. Here you may explore your ship and learn how to play Sunless Skies. Okay. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. I wanted to see if everything was recording properly, because obviously this is my first time recording this, so I don't know if it'll work. Visit the bridge. Learn about steering in your hull, engine room, fuel and heat, supplies and hunger, learn about terror, learn about combat. So all of the stuff that could kill us is in here. Real good, real good. It wouldn't be a proper Sunless experience without it. So steering in your hull, let's see. You share the bridge with your driver and your signaler. Yours is the most comfortable seat, of course. Round, steel-clad, cushioned with shiny leather. Ooh. W key to accelerate, S to decelerate, A and D to steer, Q and E to allow straight, life, and right and left. Oh dear. Gonna get the whole keyboard in here. Try not to crash. If you do, you'll damage your hull. Too much damage, and you'll die. Okay, okay. The engines. The roaring lion belly. The roaring lion? The roaring iron. Let's try that again. This music's loud. Holy shit. I have it at 50%. I can't imagine it at 100. The air is as intolerable as the inside of a kettle. Sweating stokers shovel coal into the engines. Fires are hungry tonight. Brass pipes carry the resulting steam through your vessel, keeping the remorseless cold of the high wilderness at bay. Running out of fuel means a quick, cold death. Stock up on ports, but be sure to leave enough space in your hold for supply and cargo. Pushing your engines and firing your weapons will increase your heat. If it rises too much, you may suffer malfunctions. Allow heat to dissipate to avoid sundry unpleasantness. Okay, so heat is now a factor. Makes sense, we can't let our engines and shit overheat. Okay. Visit the galley, learn about supplies and hunger. A notched wooden table is bolted to the floor. Makes sense. Soon the crew will gather around it. The wilderness is without dawns or dusk, only the rhythms of breakfast, luncheon, and supper make sense of the passing time. Meals are a chance to share warmth and companionship. The cupboards are stacked with tins of pemmican and purple packets of Murgatoid's fungal crackers. Oh, we're back at the fungal crackers! As you travel, you will consume supplies. If you run out, you will gain hunger and eventually starve. Acquiring even a single crate of supplies will reset your hunger. Buy supplies at port, but leave room in your hold for cargo and fuel. Okay. Look out the window. Learn about terror. We know all about terror. The windows of your vessel are stained glass, spilling panes of lush color across you. In the high wilderness, the light of the stars is enchanting. Looking too long can stir consuming obsessions or wild fascinations. The colored glass offers some small defense. As you explore, your terror will rise. Each time it fills, your condition will worsen. From wary to nervous to fearful to haunted to raving. Well, boy. The worse it is, the more severe your outbreaks of dread. Returning to a major hub will reset your terror, but not your condition. You may find ways to improve your conditions as you play. Take the gun batteries. Batteries? Sweet AA batteries. The weapons are oiled and well maintained. The high wilderness is home to pirates, Kantankeri, and worse. Okay. You'll need to be able to defend yourself. Your locomotive has 2 weapon slots. Fire your primary gun with the left shift key. Oh, sticky keys. Here it comes. And your secondary with the space bar. Different weapons have different damage, range, rate of fire, and spread. You have unlimited ammunition, but firing your weapon increases your heat. Don't let it rise too high. I think the thing is different from the number pad, like how it was in Sunless Sea, because they are going to implement controller usage later on. So that's probably why it's kind of weird. But it's fine. We'll disable sticky keys as soon as it pops up, and hopefully it won't kill us. Crew cabins. Crew cabins. They are squeezed 4 to a cabin in fold-away beds. Engineers and stokers, cooks, signalers, and gunners. The number of crew on board does not affect the speed of your vessel or the rate at which you consume supplies. However, you will sometimes find uses for having more crew. Alright, so in Sunless Seas, you couldn't go a certain speed if your crew was less than a certain percentage. Read your captain's log. Learn about the calling at ports. Okay. It is important to keep accurate records or no one will believe a bloody thing that happened out there. When you dock at port, a list of areas will appear on the left. Select them to peruse the stories and opportunities available. Stories will present you with choices. Some choices will test your skills of heart, iron, mirrors, and veil. Alright, so all that stuff is as it should be. Some require specific items or events. Some rewards, others punish. Play to find out what happens. Oh, I will. It'll be fun. Look in the mirror, learn about yourself, and the heart's iron rules. Oh, is this a choose our story? Goodness, how splendid. Was there ever a finer captain of the fair skies? Select a character screen from the bottom bar to see your profile. Your skills are tested in stories. The higher they are, the more likely they are to exceed. Hearts is the skill of convincing and enduring. Iron is the skill of confronting and overpowering. Mirrors is the skill of investigating and deducing. Veils is the skill of deceiving and evading. Alright. We don't have a character customization thing yet. That's to be added in later. Continue your journey. Return to the game. The skies await. Onwards. Okay. Okay. Perhaps not. Alright, here we are then. Oh. Now we're testing out. One story lit available. Oh, it's that. Alright, so... Oh! Oh, we gotta do this manually! Oh. Hang on. Oh, this is gonna get... This is... Oh, it's got ice physics. Okay. Oh god. So that's strafe. Primary fire. Shift. Secondary fire. Ooh. Scrape shot. Okay, but that's adding to our heat, which seems to be here. Yep. Send out your scout. Cost supplies. Up! Onwards, little bat! Oh, your bat returns and sulks in its roost. You bribe it with beetles until it admits spotting something of interest. What? Oh. Okay. Something over there. Let's go over there, then. Let's try and make our way over there! Oh, this is... Oh. This is new. Hello? Okay. It's nice. Everything looks, very kosher. Oh, hello. What are you? Are you like a buoy? The buoy equivalent of a buoy? Oh, hello. What are you? Okay, I guess it's like the equivalent of a buoy. Oh, hello! Wispy condensation crisscrosses the sky. The ghosts of passing trains. You seem to be having a lot, just as much trouble as I am, buddy. Okay. Where? Scamp's Narrow. Okay. Okay. Bancroft's Forum? Alright. All seem like lovely places to hang out. Oh, is that a port? That looks like a port. Oh god. Go in. This is very, very... New Winchester! Alright! Wait, I guess we're at port now. Oh, oh, nope, come back. There we go. Let's strafe to there we go. So we're right in the center. We're not in the center. We tried. Wolsey Station, Victory Hall, Company House, Engine Provisions, Her Majesty's Emporium, Free Winchester Bazaar, the Labor Exchange, Abraham's Engineering. So let's go to Wolsey Station. The clamoring central station of New Winchester. A place of steam and smut and thundering iron. Here you can find people willing to pay for skilled captain service. Okay, an opportunity. The fastidious inspector. Ooh, let's just try. New Winchester. The smoggy, clanking, singing, stamping, thronging, frantic heart of the Reach, an ever-expanding port of soot-smudged glass and bright steel, spilling across a drifting, mist-wrapped archipelago. Its factories thunder, its engine sheds ring with hammers and hiss with steam, locomotives chug into sidings for repair, or flare across the sky and send away into the high wilderness. Okay, transport a settler. Someone is calling you across the busy platform. Okay. Excuse me, Captain. A woman pushes through the crowds towards you. She is short and square-shouldered, a neat black suit and polished shoes. She shows you the case of her pocket watch. It's embossed with the crown and hourglass of London's horological office? The body responsible for ensuring time is consistent across the Empire. I'm hoping to book passage to Port Prosper, she says, slipping the watch away. I can, of course, pay. Okay. Pay sounds promising. Thank you. The locomotive I was on broke down following a boiler rupture. The chief engineer's fault, I suspect. A gentleman fonder of brandy than of diligence. Here, an initial sum to seal our bargain. Okay. Port Prosper lies along the way to the northeast of New Winchester. Not that there is such a thing as north out here, or indeed east. Instead, London cartographers picked 4 of the brighter, more reliable stars visible from the Empress's new palace and named them north, east, south, and west. Londoners value familiarity. You're transporting a fastidious inspector to Port Prosper, a long way to the northeast. Okay, so we gotta go to the northeast. Yeah, at the moment there's no trading to be done. You can only transport people. Speak with a seasoned captain. Look for potential recruits. I think we're full up on recruits at the moment. 10 crew members on board, so... Or is this an officer? Do we have officers? Officers? We have no officers! No mascot! What a world! Oh, hello, shadowed stranger. The Independence? Windward Company? Soul Flaw Fermented? Am I an alcoholic? Flickering. Am I a candle? Am I an alcoholic candle? Soul appears faintly bubbling in its bottle and has a disagreeably pungent odor. Soul light is unpersistent as seen in failing incandescent lights. Her Majesty longs to tighten the Empire's hold on the wilderness. The Tacites strive to be free of the Empire. Okay. It's got to be quite a bit of drama. Purchase a grand house. We don't have the money for that. Retire? Let's just retire right here, right now. Oh. We definitely do not have enough for that. Have your hull partially repaired. Is it damaged? No, it's not. Despite all of my clanging into floating islands, it hasn't been damaged. Transport a settler? Would-be pioneers clamor at the station, eager to make their fortunes amongst the stars. I have one settler. I appreciate it if you took me to Trader's Wood. Sound like a great place. I'm in the mood for a spot of sport. He breaks off with a handshake to cough into his sleeve. Forgive me, I'm hoping a new climate will improve my health. Please get me there as fast as possible. I will pay you well if you do. Okay. Okay, speak with the seasoned captains at the engine's yard. They are always happy to offer words of advice, sometimes many, many words. A grizzled captain who lost her left hand to frostbite shares her wisdom. The skies are dangerous. News of distant ports is valuable. Collect port reports from the places you visit and deliver them to Victory Hall or Company House. They'll reward you, and the more you deliver at once, the more they'll pay. Okay, we know all about that. We've built our Sunless guy fortune on port reports. Look for other opportunities as you go, says the solemn stoker. There's always settlers looking for new homes, passengers who want to be transported, or rich men in need of bloody work. Okay. Well, now where are we going? Victory Hall? Ooh. The Assembly, a coalition of independent-minded settlers, colloquially called Tacites, gather and argue here. Deliver port reports here to receive rewards and win the Tacites' favor. Ooh. Okay, Company House is clearly the Empire version of this. The local headquarters of the Windward Company, London's proxy in the Reach. Deliver port reports here to receive rewards and win the company's favor. Extra provisions. This is where we could get some fuel. Let's get some fuel, because I feel like, did it buy? Did it purchase? Thanks, purchase? Did the game just crash? Oh, okay, no. Oh, alright. There's no, like... Oh, I can't afford that. That's why. That's why the button goes down. Oh, okay. I was like, I thought it froze in the click down animation. My bad. That was all me. So, carefully packed crate of munitions. Sometimes a crewman pretends he's going to drop one. It's still not funny. Some tea, some seeds, some trees. Okay, we got some weird... oh. There's a chart. Ah! What the fuck? The fuck was that? Okay. Oh, that's what that was. Alright. Jettison. Jesus. That was weird. That scared the shit out of me. Okay, can we... We can't look at the map when we're here? What's going on here? Okay. Story that's available. Akagi conversation. The fastidious inspector has a round face, brown eyes, and short dark hair. Bid her good evening. Impression. She gives the impression of being perpetually busy. Your locomotive is being buffeted by a boisterous stellar wind. Perhaps you could talk about the weather. Let's begin with pleasantries. As much as it is rather gusty, she says, my work requires extensive travel. I've grown accustomed to the high wilderness little tantrums, and your engine weathers them well. Some of the vessels I've been on couldn't even keep with the wind on the outside. Inquire about her work. She sniffs. It's of fundamental importance that 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June in one corner of the Empire occurs at the same time as 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June in the opposite corner. How is an empire to function if it can't agree what day it is? Unfortunately, the process is complicated by the fact that time is less reliable than it was. The hours trade has seen to that. Ask for news of London. Is time passing here? Ask for news of London. London sits in her coat of smog. Courtiers squabble at the foot of the throne of hours, hoping to receive endowment of years. Meanwhile, hard-working civil servants labor to ensure everything runs as it should. Was there a touch of arcness there? As normal. All as normal. I misheard, though. There's no city like London at all in the skies. In all the skies, and Albion is very different to the Reach. Much more civilized. Okay. Discuss the Reach. It is an uncouth splendor, but I miss Albion, and the steady light of the clockwork sun. The dawn machine? These sunless reaches are so misty and quiet, she pauses, but critical. The territories here are rich with raw hours, and enough vegetation grows on them to feed the whole of London, even if some of it is in dubious shape. This is weird. Ask about the hours trade. Oh, I'm not reading the things as they're coming up. I keep forgetting that it doesn't show up here like it does in Sunless Seas. Sunless Sea. Ours have more uses than that. We use them to increase the efficiency of work worlds, to speed locomotives along the Isambard line, to resolve overcrowding in prisons. It does make my life more difficult when time knots and stretches like wool on a loom. More difficult, but more vital. Her Majesty has seized a great trove of them when she assumed the throne of ours, and now even more have been found in the Reach. Miners dig them from the ground. She looks momentarily wistful. I hope someday to retire with a modest pension of years myself, to prolong the better part of my retirement. Okay, so... This is interesting. I was going to say weird, but it is weird. People trade in hours now instead of echoes. Did we already discuss the Reach? Yes, we did. Discuss suns. What happened to the Reach's sun? And London has a man-made sun. How did Her Majesty defeat the old one? We warred and we won. It's not my area of expertise, I'm afraid. The suns made the law, they say. Now Her Majesty makes it. As for the sun's reach, she looks through the window at the lightness stirring mists. I don't know. Do suns grow old? Do they die of natural causes? Yes. I think that would probably be better than the alternative, wouldn't it? Ask about the Winchester War. The Reach is torn by discontent between London loyalists and the more independent settlers. Oh, nothing here. There are those who feel that London is a long way away and they do a better job of governing themselves. The frontier attracts the independent spirits. We call them tackities for the hobnail boots that are so practical out here. London, unsurprisingly, disagrees. The Windward Company earnestly represents Her Majesty's interest in the region, sometimes very earnestly indeed. The tackities call London loyalists stovepipes, for our hats, I suppose. She avoids looking at you. And you, Captain, where do your sympathies lie? Remember your heritage and the queen who led you to the skies. These are new lands. Why should old rules or old masters hold sway? You feel no loyalty to either side. Perhaps you'd rather be left alone. Perhaps you're undecided. Perhaps you see the conflict as an opportunity. We'll go for the Captain Jack Sparrow of this business. What a remarkable indulgence, she remarks with a raised eyebrow. Ooh-ho. All right, so goodbye, then. And to you, Captain, I shall make myself a cup of tea. Okay, Oh, okay, I can open my map again. That's good. 2 storylets available. Oh, it's the same thing. So, officers? No, that's officers. Map. Oh my god, it fucking did it again. That sound. That. Stop doing that! You hearing it? It's the fucking loudest thing in the world. Okay. Where are we going, though? What was the button for scout? Was it F? Yep, it was F. Alright. But he said we gotta go to the northeast, which has gotta be that way. Oh god. That's not the northeast. But let's go. Now are we... Oh. Sky text tried to load in. Now are we above the stars or are we... Oh, upside down. The stopped clock. The fastidious inspector approaches you in the gallery. Captain, good day. I notice your ship's clock has stopped. Perhaps you'd permit me to repair it. She has a little case of tools and a hopeful expression. Permit it. You prefer things to be right more than twice a day. Okay. She gives a grateful flicker of a smile and sets to work. Soon she has the back off the clock and has spread tiny cogs across the galley table. Obtuse horological tools gleam brassily among them. Everything has a place. I appreciate the opportunity to keep myself busy. Staring too long at the stars is harmful to the temperament. Is attempting to fix the locomotive's clock. Okay. God, another fucking conversation. Compliment her skills. Her hands are deft and sure. She polishes, she cleans, she reassembles. Sure. Thank you, she says, a small, embarrassed silence. It's possible the inspector is pleased. It's rather hard to tell. Okay. Okay. You do that, and I'll keep going this way. I'm not sure if it's the place you wanted to go to. But, ugh, okay. Oh god, you can move a little bit while in the chart. Okay. Possessions, profile, journal. Oh, okay. I getcha. I think I getcha. A cluster of islands lie in the mist. Strings of bunting flutter optimistically between them. Okay. Ooh, what's that red light over there? Ooh! Gotta go wide angle. Hello! Where is this? Ooh, nope. Oh, I did the fucking wrong way. So, Okay. Motherfucker. E is not use this jet. E is going this direction. Q is going that direction. Okay. I see. I see where we stand here. Where's the fucking Corkery Cove? Stop it. Stop. Oh, God. Palmer and Plenty's Inconceivable Circus. Nope. Oh, God. This is gonna take some getting used to. Jesus Christ. Okay. We're here! We're down to, 26, 68 whole health, but we fucking made it to a circus. Jervis's Rest? A traveling obelisk. Traveling circus has settled here, too afraid to go further and too afraid to turn back. Its clanking, gaudy locomotive scavenges such audience as it can from nearby homestead and delivers them for an evening of shabby, desperate, big-top magic. Polymer and Plenty's Inconceivable Circus. Whatever glories the circus might have known are long lost. The big top is less busy than a church on a Tuesday afternoon. Nevertheless, the usher greets you and you disembark. You're just in time, he says, making a practiced gesture towards the tent. The show is about to begin. Please, this way. Attend a performance. It's rather quiet, but perhaps the acts will be wonderful. Aside from your crew, the tent is practically deserted. A few rubes are laid out on the benches, fast asleep. A disgruntled old gentleman is reading a yellowing newspaper. No one particularly reacts when the ringmaster thunders into the ring on a horse-drawn calope, singing of the night's delights with enthusiasm one would expect for a full tent. Then come the acts. The humiliated magician attempts a routine with an elaborate mirror contraption. Oh, don't try that. Our friend in Fall in London didn't like it. But his trapdoors don't open and the secret panels don't fully close. He offers a few improvised quips, however, to no one in particular. When the bereaved acrobat swings from a single trapeze, their act is obviously meant for two, but they persevere and force a smile throughout. Oh, that's a depressing implication. Oh. Afterwards, the pensive clown trips into the spotlight, dropping the balls he juggled. It's silent enough to hear them hit the floor. It ends when the headstrong, strong woman lifts a very large barbell over her head. She repeats this several times when the crowd's reaction isn't as enthusiastic as she'd have liked. After the performers have taken their bow and departed, they can be seen sitting outside their tents. The big top awaits. Attend a performance? Okay. Opportunity. Enter the ringmaster's caravan. Talk to a bereaved acrobat? Their tent is rather larger than the others. The flap is tied open for visitors. Ooh, write a part report. It doesn't seem the location of tactical importance. Even so, there may be interest in the attendance figures. The big top makes for a striking image in the fogs of the Reach, but it's not nearly as imposing as the massive obelisk floating nearby. Some enterprising soul has hung some bunting between it and the big top. As for the circus itself, outside of the performance, it's practically deserted. You may be the first new face in the audience in quite a while. Hang on a second. Okay. You have a port report for Palmer and Plenty's Inconceivable Circus. Okay. Okay. Now who do I want to talk to? Tell the headstrong woman her flyers are posted. Huh. Is that what she's going to send us to do? Let's talk to the bereaved acrobat. Wait. What was that? The well-being of the circus. You need 3 at most. The door is open from inside. You can hear a constant ruffling of a deck of cards. You know what? I'll talk to him first. He seems in charge. It's only polite to talk to the person in charge before you talk to everyone else. Cataloging all the peculiarities of the place takes many pages. The tailor who imports glit buttons and braid just to be able to keep everyone's uniform in condition. The fashions of wearing a postbag with nothing inside. Wearing it open, wearing it upside down. Toward Mommy and Benny. They all died. Okay. I killed them. Okay, that's a bit straightforward. I mean, it's only about 30 minutes into the game, so why don't you just put that right out there?